This marks the final part of our series of Grundlin Goes to the Citizens Police Academy. Last night was the final class in which students learned all about Richmond Police Department's K-9 unit named Rush. They also had a catered dinner and a graduation ceremony. Grundlin fills us in on all the details and explains some of the highlights throughout the 11-week series.
So what's big man Joe Staley doing? He's celebrating a touchdown he didn't score. The odds of a guy like Joe scoring a real touchdown are the same as 0. Worming his way out of here.
So last night was our visit from Rush, and Rush is the K-9 unit with the RPD, and his handler is Chip Gray. Rush is an almost 2-year-old. He'll be 2 in January, Belgian Malinois, which is a very close relative to a German Shepherd. Rush has still got a lot of puppy left into him, and he is gets very excited, but is very well behaved at the same time. He is very, very smart. You can tell he immediately responds to commands, which are given in Dutch, and is right on top of everything. You can tell that he really likes to go to work. We definitely got to see Rush in action. He tried to take a piece out of Officer Hale. They do a lot of training with this dog, and he can get pretty ferocious. He has a toy that he really likes. He has a few different signs to indicate that there is something in the area. Is used apparently quite a bit. He was used yesterday in an investigation at the Super 8 motel. It's a very good safety tool for the officers of a dog being able to alert, oh, there's somebody in that room. You know, if he alerts that there's something in that room, then the officers know what to expect going in. It's much better than obviously going in blind, to have the dog there and to get an idea of what's going on behind closed doors. It's all over but the crying. I can't believe that we've come to an end. Last night was graduation. We had a fantastic meal. They had catered food in, and we all just kind of got to sit and talk and reflect on all the things that we've gotten to do. Going to be at least at the earliest spring before they take another class. But they got to use us kind of as guinea pigs to see what works and what didn't. And I honestly couldn't tell you one thing that did not work in this situation. The only thing that I would suggest is a little more time on those Monday nights, because we always ran over, but we ran over because we wanted more information, because it was that intriguing, it was that interesting that we just wanted to keep getting more.
Do you have a whole new respect now for law enforcement?
Oh my gosh, a whole new respect. You got to be so connected to some of these officers, and they tell you the stories and these stories that they've lived in their lives on a daily basis. These people are going out. You never know if the car that you're pulling over next is going to go bad. Kentucky has a great system. The DOCJT really makes sure that these officers know what they're doing when they go on the street. I probably enjoyed the jail visit and the HIDA the most, but definitely in the top 3 was the coroner's visit, even though that was the most difficult night for me. I don't understand his life. It just seems so difficult, but man, do I have a new respect for him. And seeing the good and the bad of that was just amazing. And another good thing about this was getting to see all the different levels of law enforcement, from, you know, officers on the street, to the sergeants, to the chiefs, to the coroner, to the judges. We really got a well-rounded look at the judicial system throughout this class. That's definitely a bonus from this class as well, just to see all the different aspects.
So don't start crying just yet, because the series isn't quite finished. Gwendolyn still has a few ride-alongs to tell us about, and she spent a day on the bench with Judge Earl Ray Neal. So stay tuned for those next parts in our series. For WBON TV, I'm Marissa Hempel.